One thing I've always been open about on my channel is my past struggles with anxiety and depression. And if you go back and watch some of my older videos, you will see me where I talk about those struggles. And it took me a fair few years of hating life, to be honest with you, before I really decided to take matters into my own hands and just do something about it. I learned that having poor mental health wasn't my fault, but it was my responsibility to heal from it. And there are a lot of men that suffer with it silently. And not just men, there are women as well, but I really want to focus on men's issues with mental health in this video because we're just really shit about talking about this kind of thing. And a lot of us just aren't aware that there are ways of controlling it and dealing with it. And I don't think we realise just how normal and common it is to have poor mental health. And if there's anything that I've learned over my period of dark times, it's that I would have been at much more ease knowing that there's somebody else who is going through the same thing as me, or who has at least been through the same thing as me. So I want to be that person that you can relate to, because I really do feel as though I've been through a really bad time, and I do feel like I'm constantly improving myself and definitely working towards a better and happier me. And honestly, this is why I want to share with you the things that helped me personally become the happy young buck that I once was when I was a lot younger once again. And the things I'm going to be sharing with you, I feel as though they really improved the way that I thought about life over time. So without further ado, my friend, let's get into these tips. So the first one is something that you honestly hear all the bloody time. And trust me, there is a reason for that, because it works, bro. It actually works. And that is to talk to your friends and your family about how you are feeling. And I cannot stress enough how important that is. Really, I cannot stress it enough. And if you don't want to talk about it with anyone, the truth is, it is going to be very difficult for you to start feeling better about life. That's the truth. So trust me, please trust me. Just take the plunge and talk to someone that you love about the way you've been feeling. Please. You don't need to think about how to approach the conversation, because then you end up walking into the territory of paralysis by analysis, where you just won't end up doing anything about it at all. So you can literally just message someone who is very close to you and just say, "Hi mate, can we speak?" And then when they reply with, "Of course mate, like what's up?" you go straight in and just say, "I've been feeling really shit about life lately and I've had these feelings and blah 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 blah." And then the conversation will just flow naturally. And be completely honest, okay, about the way you have been feeling, because nothing, and trust me, nothing is ridiculous or stupid. So just say it. Be as honest as you can be, because the chances are they have probably experienced the same feelings and thoughts as you, which will make you both feel at more ease. So be the pioneer, my brother, and take that first step. Trust me. Right, my second tip is to stop drinking alcohol and taking shit. I've done it, I've been there, particularly at uni. They provide nothing for you, regardless of whether or not you think they're okay. And I've posted another video on this channel talking about why I no longer drink alcohol, so I'll put a link in the description for that. But putting it simply, these things only provide temporary happiness. They waste your money, they ruin your routine, and they make you feel even f***ing worse the next day. So it's just not worth it. You'd be much better off replacing getting high for learning to fight and training a martial art such as boxing, which is actually my third tip. And I've made a full video on my channel talking about this as well, where I talk about how boxing helped me and how and why you should also get into it. So I will leave a link to that in the description of this video as well. But yeah man, honestly, trading off getting high and drunk for something that's infinitely more rewarding like boxing is an absolute game changer, because it helps you in so many areas of your life. It is ridiculous. Obviously, you've got the physical benefits of looking in great shape. I mean it targets your CV endurance as well as builds muscle. And with that comes the mental benefits of feeling great and also knowing how to defend yourself, which improves your confidence, your discipline, and your purpose of life. So go and check out that video after this one, man. Honestly, I couldn't recommend it enough. Okay, so tip number 4 is to meditate. And I remember hearing about this for the first time and genuinely thinking, what an absolute load of bullshit. Honestly, I did. So you could very well be thinking the same thing. But honestly, man, meditation is life-changing, alright? And I know everything in this video is life-changing, but seriously, meditation is amazing. It's amazing. And I really suggest you give it a go. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, like woo-woo and a spiritual experience if you don't want it to be. So you can let go of any of the agendas that you might hold against it. Because meditation is just about being fully mindful. And what that basically means is that you simply focus on nothing else other than the present moment for a certain period of time. So you're not thinking of things that went wrong in the past, you're not worrying about the future, you are simply focused on your breath, the present moment, and nothing else. And it's about learning and understanding to be at peace within your own mind. So yeah, you've just got to give it a go, mate. Yes, you'll probably feel weird at first, but who gives a shit? If it works, it works. I'd recommend starting on a 10-minute body scan guided meditation, and I'll leave a link to one in the description below. Yes, leaving loads of links in the description below today, but I think it will provide good value for you. Anyway, I'm going to challenge you to 10 minutes of meditation every single day for 10 days. 10 minutes, that is all, just 10 minutes. Because it's going to take you a couple of times to get into the swing of things and really start to feel the benefits from it. But trust me, it's worth it. The last tips I have for you is to finally start taking the steps of following your passion and your higher mission. There must be something that you have always wanted to do but haven't taken any of the necessary steps to get that thing that you want. So whatever it may be, it doesn't matter how ridiculous it might seem to you or others at the moment. It doesn't matter, just start learning about it, start reaching out to people, and start researching the ways that you can take foot into that direction. Because you can never be truly happy within yourself if you're not doing the things that make you happy. And I know that sounds so obvious, but sometimes I feel like you need somebody to state the obvious for you to see the light. Anyway, that is all. No, it isn't. I actually do have another bonus tip for you. And that is just to trust the process, because everything happens to you at the right time, man. And just think that whatever is going on in your life right now isn't happening to you. It's happening for you. Right. I'll see you in a bit, my friend. And make sure you check out those links in the description. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya.